try.
All right.
Oh yeah, pronunciation challenge,
Okay.
and I cha- uh, I challenge it from August 1 August.
Okay.
Eh?
So is this one? Is this the date right here?
Eh, Uh,
Is this where I would start? Or is this where you started? I think.
I I use it.
Oh, you
Maybe
on your cell.
I use my app. It's a kind of different look.
All right.
So
Well, I'll take a look at it a little bit later and see how I might be able to use it. It looks like it's great. One of the
uh-huh.
things I say, the apps are always great. They are great supplemental tools, but what makes it even better is when you have a person that interacts with you live to help you
Yes.
understand
Uh-huh.
uh, instantly what you may not have gotten the first time. So here, let's just take a look at, I'll just move this down so I can see what I'm looking at. So there's the channels, BBC, CNN, Editor's Choice, English Learning Tips, movies, music, cartoons, kids, and entertainment. Let's go to BBC. Usually BBC is going to be
Okay.
reading. And here we have an episode something. Let's look at episode 1 for, well,
Wow,
they're an hour.
very long,
Let's see if I can
very long
do this short.
more videos.
This is advanced. Um, hmm,
Uh,
levels, let's find levels. Let's start with basic levels, how to, people and blogs, comedy, entertainment. Let's go with,
education.
you want to do education? I'll click on education. And education,
There's no such a thing.
I'm not exactly sure, but here's something that's 3 minutes long.
Okay.
Let's see what's here for 3 minutes. And I may,
Uh, I think it's advertisement or
advertisements. 3 minutes. Let's see what's here. Okay,
uh,
maybe.
maybe let me try to figure this out.
Okay, are you using a computer?
Yes, I'm using my laptop right now,
Okay, I'm going to
and
give you the control. So you can just control it from my computer. You have the controls now.
I have.
Yeah, just click from my computer.
Oh, okay. So I think we can find something from maybe entertainment and does it work?
Okay, so it doesn't look like that is going to open for us.
Okay. How do I share my screen with you?
Okay, I'm not sure if you can share yours, but you would have to open it. You would have to have started the conversation. So I'm going I'm going to log out.
Uh-huh.
I'll let you start a session and you invite me. Do you know?
How to I didn't use Run to start a conversation before.
Okay, so you go to when we hang up,
Uh-huh.
you click on Zoom,
Uh-huh.
say, I guess start a meeting. You may have to join, I'm not sure, but I don't think so. But you might.
Uh,
You want to try? Or we can do it another day.
Let me I I don't think
You can't do it while I'm online though.
maybe we can do it another day, and I will try to figure it out how this works
Okay,
and in another day, and we can try it maybe
okay,
next lessons.
okay, that will be fantastic. And in that class, when you figure it out, we'll just let that be not a full class, but a session to show me so you can show me. All right.
Okay.
So today, I'm going to go to Voice of America.
Voice of America.
Voice of America, VOA. And I'm going to click on Voice of America, Learning English. And let's take a look at Dream a Little Dream.
Okay.
And this is lesson 30.
Ashley.
I'll read as Ashley, you'll read as Anna.
Okay.
Okay. Anna, where are you going in such a hurry?
Hi, Ashley. The nurse office today. The nurse office. Today I get the result from my blood test. Okay.
Now it reads this way: the nurse's office. Today I get the results from my blood test.
Okay. The nurse's office. Today I get the results from my blood test.
I'm sure you're fine. Don't worry.
You know, I used to dream of being a nurse. It's such an honorable career. Is there something you have dreamed of doing?
Is there something you've dreamed of doing?
Is there something you dreamed of doing?
Okay, let's see if we can pronounce this word a little better. Dreamed
of doing. Is there something you dreamed of doing?
Sure, I would love to be a dog trainer. Actually, I've taught my dog Dublin lots of tricks.
Well, I'm off to the nurse. Bye, Ashley.
Okay, pay close attention to the punctuation. So this is a period, and you would pause for 3 seconds. Well, okay. I'm off to the nurse. Bye, Ashley.
Well, I am off to the nurse. Bye, Ashley.
Bye, Anna.
Bye, Dublin.
Dublin.
Okay.
Right. So now Anna stands near the nurse's office and she listens to her phone call. I'll be the nurse as well. I'm looking at her test results and they are not good. In fact, I'm afraid she's not going to make it.
What? I'm not going to make it. I'm dying.
Anna, come in. How are you?
I guess not so good. I'm dying.
What are you talking about?
I just heard you on the phone. Just tell me, how much longer do I have?
I wasn't talking about you. A student of mine didn't do well on her science test, so she won't be able to make it to graduation.
Well, thank goodness. For a minute, my whole life passed before my eyes. There are so many things I haven't done yet.
Well, life is short. It's important to do something you love every day.
I couldn't agree more.
Now let's talk about your blood test. Your cholesterol is really low.
Awesome.
Okay, so let's stop there.
What is cholesterol? Cholesterol.
Okay. Cholesterol is some makeup chemical in your body. So if you eat a lot of eggs, you might have high cholesterol.
Oh, I see.
But if your cholesterol is low, that's good. Your health is good.
Cholesterol. Oh yes, that's what I think.
And they test your cholesterol by getting your blood. They from your arm, and they send this off to the lab.
Okay.
Now, tell me, this is a dialogue, right?
Yes.
Between Anna and her nurse. In the
Mhm.
beginning, Anna is talking with her friend Ashley,
Yes.
and Ashley says, "Why are you in such a hurry?" And Anna says, "I've got an appointment today." So while she's going to see her appointment, she overhears the nurse talking to someone on the phone. And she thinks that the nurse is saying that Anna isn't going to make it.
You can answer it first. It's
Well,
okay.
it's okay, thank you. But if I hang it up, they'll know that I'm here. Now I'll turn my phone off. All right, thank you though. So tell me, what is this conversation about?
Maybe Anna is maybe they were roommate or they were just friends, and Anna is going out, and Ashley don't know where Anna want to go, and she tried to figure it out and ask her.
Very good. So Ashley says, "I'm going to see the doctor, or I'm going to see the nurse." Now, when Anna gets to the doctor's office, is she frightened by something that she's heard?
Pardon, maybe my internet is
Okay.
unstable. Can you repeat again?
Yes, I said that when Anna gets to the nurse's office,
Mm-hmm.
when Anna gets to the nurse's office, she hears the nurse on the phone.
Yes.
Anna gets frightened. Why does she get frightened?
Oh, because she heard the nurse say, somebody is not going to make it. Sometimes not going to make it means somebody is dying, and she misunderstood the meaning of the nurse, and the nurse wasn't talk about her.
The nurse wasn't talking about her. Very
Okay.
good.
The nurse wasn't talking about her.
About her. Very good. So
Mhm.
now, when the nurse makes it clear that she wasn't talking about Anna, Anna is relieved. What does relieved mean?
Release mean there was something was make you very nervous, but after you relieve it, you feel very comfortable.
Right. And no longer nervous.
Yes.
Very good. So now that she knows the truth, she says, "Whew, I thought I was dying." All right.
Yes.
We're going to talk about this article now. The answers are going to come from your head. The answers are going to come from your head, not so much from this article.
Okay.
And so here she asks, Anna has started to ask people, "Do you have any dreams?" So tell me, do you have any dreams? Do you have any dreams?
Yes, I want to be able to speak in many different language so that I can introduce my country or my town to uh, new friends, foreigners, or something because Taiwan always been bullied by China for a long time, and I'm not going to be very politically way, but I try to make friends without the politic uh, how to I
Social.
yes, I try to not to um because uh it's very hard to say.
So
Okay.
I have written, Taiwan has been blank for a very long time.
Uh-huh.
Try to make friends on a very social, in a very social way. Political
Okay.
manners are good, but I want people to learn about me as a person first. Okay.
Okay.
So I think that
I
that
want to
I think
uh,
that I think
uh-huh.
that's what you want to say. So can you say, I want to learn to speak many different languages so I can talk about
Okay.
blah 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 blah.
I want to learn to speak many different language so I can talk about uh, my country and communication with foreigners.
Not necessarily native English speakers.
Oh, not necessarily native English speakers, and I can learn another country's culture. Of course, I try to learn something and try to help the foreigner to learn something from me. We can teach each other.
Okay, so I want to learn to speak many different languages so I can talk about my country with other foreigners, not
Uh,
necessarily native English speakers. I can also learn the culture of other countries. We can learn from each other.
yeah.
Taiwan has been,
Been bullied and uh, uh, China has been pushed a lot of pressure on Taiwan. How to say that? Let me. Bully, bully. Can I use bully?
mhm, okay. So Taiwan has been bullied by China and has put
Mhm.
by China and China has put
With a
pressure.
lot of pressure of my people for a very long time. I try to make friends in a very social way. Okay. Uh,
Political manners are good.
but I want people to learn about me. Oh, as a person first. Actually, I think political manner was both bad.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Political
But
manners.
that's fine. Okay.
All right, we'll just leave it there. So there you
Okay.
have that. And so
Mm-hmm.
when we talk about what it is that you want to do, then that's what
Uh-huh.
you might say is that
Uh-huh.
this is your bucket list. All right. So when we talk about a bucket list,
Oh.
okay, we haven't gotten to Jonathan, but we'll get down there now. Jonathan is discussing something with Anna, and Anna is
Uh-huh.
asking him about his bucket list. And a bucket list is something that you want to do. A bucket
Okay.
is something that you want to do. All right. So let's say here a bucket list is something that you want to do. That's what a bucket list is.
Yes, I know about this.
Okay.
And some people, when some people before they went to shopping, they will list their bucket list and try to remind which item they have to buy.
Well, that is not quite a bucket list. A bucket list is something that you write about or try to do before you die.
Oh, before you die.
Before you die. Now, if you were going to go shopping, you would make a list of what you need to purchase.
Uh-huh.
It's not considered a bucket list. Have you
Okay.
heard the phrase? This is where the phrase may come from.
Let me
Come from kick the bucket.
okay. Bucket.
And kick the bucket means this die.
Oh, so kick the bucket is you are going to die.
Yeah, kick the bucket means you're going to die.
Okay. Then let me make a note of that. Kick the bucket.
You'll have this recording. You're gonna have
Okay, that's fine.
So everything that you want to do before you die, or everything that you want to do before you kick the bucket, is called bucket list.
Oh, I see. So I misunderstood the meaning of bucket list. Okay, thank you.
So your bucket list would be, I want to learn to speak many different languages so I can speak about my country with other foreigners. Okay, that is a part of your bucket list. My bucket list is, I want to go to Taiwan in the next 10 years. I want to travel to Taiwan. That is a part of the bucket list.
Is that real, for real?
Yes, it is. I would love to come to Taiwan.
Well, very welcome if you come to Taiwan. If you do come to Taiwan, please notice me. Maybe I can host you for a while if if I have a leisure time.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, let's read the dialogue for Jonathan and Anna. It is going to start here.
Okay, so I play Jonathan or Anna.
No, this time you will be Jonathan.
Okay.
And I will be Anna. Let me move this up a little bit. Okay, you'll start. No.
Okay.
Now what I'm going to say.
From okay.
Anna is sitting around in the studio with Jonathan.
Okay, Anna, there's something. I'll check your sound level.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Jonathan, I've been wondering something. What's at the top of your bucket list?
That's easy. I would love to win the world karaoke contest.
This is so strange. I just saw on Twitter that they are having auditions in DC this weekend.
Are you serious? Can you read the story by yourself?
Okay, are you serious? Can you read the story by yourself?
Are you serious? Can you read the story by yourself?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
You go. So Anna had just asked Jonathan, what is on his bucket list? We know that the bucket list is, what does he plan to do before he dies?
Yes.
Jonathan says, what does Jonathan say he wants to do before he dies?
Karaoke is equipment to sing a song. So maybe he want to be be a singer.
Not only does he want to be a singer,
but also win a contest of karaoke.
He wants to win the world karaoke contest.
Okay.
Do you know this word coincidental? Coincidental.
Where?
It's not here. It's not in this. It's not
here. Coincidence means what the coincidence means is very low art, a low.
Well,
I know what it means, but I try to figure out. Okay.
I have to look it up. Coincidental. Okay, I've got to look up. See? So it's something that happens by chance. Coincidental.
So a chance. I can use the chance. Oh, I'm finding the word
I
how
have,
to replace chance.
yeah, I have it now. So here it is. Coincidental
Coincidental.
means something that happens unexpectedly. Okay. So
Okay.
what has happened unexpectedly is that she says that, wow, she just saw on Twitter that they're having auditions in DC for the exact thing that he wants to participate in. What are the
Um.
what are the chances of that happening? So she just saw it on Twitter. She just saw on Twitter that they're having auditions. What
So DC means place. Is DC means Washington
yeah,
DC?
that is
Okay.
Washington, D.C. In
Okay.
Washington, D.C., in the U.S., they're having
Audition. Okay.
auditions. And now that he can go, he asks, can you read the story by yourself? Remember, she's at his studio.
So they were recording something.
They were recording something, but Jonathan is going to leave.
Oh,
He's going to leave her there, and he wants to know, will she be able to do this reading all
by
by
her.
herself?
Okay.
And what does she say?
Absolutely. Is sure, of course.
Very good. Absolutely. Without any
Mhm.
question, she
Mhm.
definitely can do it. Now, this is what I'd like to hear you tell me. What has taken place when we hear the word absolutely, when
Mhm.
we hear the word bucket list, we hear
Uh-huh.
the word level, when they were checking the sound, is it up loud enough? Is the voice loud enough? And karaoke. I'd like for you to
Uh-huh.
use all of these words and
Uh-huh.
tell me what this small dialogue is about. What is this dialogue about?
Uh, they, they were working together in an studio, and Jonathan is trying to check Anna's sound level to figure out uh, his, I mean, no, her situation of her son today.
Mm-hmm.
And Anna tried to chat with Jonathan. She want to know what is the most thing Jonathan want to do before he die. So Jonathan answered that he want to he want to win a world karaoke contest.
Mm-hmm.
So and Anna say when she just maybe use her phone, she just saw that information on Twitter. So they have a audience in DC. So and Jonathan is very was very exciting about this message. So
Excited. Excited.
is very excited about this message. So he want to jump out of he want to uh go to the audition directly. So he asked Anna, "Can you do this by your own?" And Anna said, "Of course," and sure. So
She used,
Jonathan,
what word did she say? What word did she use?
oh, sure, absolutely, absolutely.
Mhm. Very good. And when Jonathan is talking about things he wants to do, Anna calls this list of things. What does Anna call this list of things?
Bucket list.
That's right. So while Anna and Jonathan are in
Mhm,
the sound studio, Jonathan
mhm,
says to Anna, Anna, check your microphone, check the level of your microphone. And she does. And
uh-huh.
then she says, 1, 2, 3, testing. Jonathan, what is on your bucket list? And Jonathan tells her, well, I really want to win the World Karaoke Contest. Now, Jonathan lives in Taiwan. What are the chances are that he's going to go to Washington, D.C. in the United States and participate in a karaoke contest. And Anna says, what? That's great. I heard on Twitter that they're having auditions in DC. Now, he isn't going to DC at this moment, but he's going down the street to register for the audition in Washington, DC. So he asked Anna, can you read this story on the radio by yourself? And she says, absolutely. So that's what that dialogue is about.
Okay.
So now tell it to me again. So we're going to say they are in a studio checking the sound level. Anna wants to know about Jonathan's bucket list. Jonathan tells her that he wants to win the karaoke contest in Washington, D.C. Anna tells him that they're having auditions today because she saw it on Twitter. So Jonathan asks her, can she read the story by herself? And she says, absolutely. Tell me what this dialogue is about.
Okay. Jonathan was checked Anna's sound level, and Anna tried to ask Jonathan's bucket list, and Jonathan answered that he wants to win a world karaoke contest, and Anna says, she just saw a message that they are having an audition in DC this week on Twitter. So Jonathan is very excited about this, and he asked Anna to finish the work by herself, and Anna answered absolutely.
Very good, very good. Any questions about that?
I think no. Okay.
So here's the thing. What I'm looking for, your understanding is perfect. Your understanding. What I'm looking for from you is the fluency in your speaking. You understand read, but now we're working on the fluency. And that only comes with practice, which is what we're doing now.
Okay.
So here we have
Pete
and Pete are having a conversation. So let's see what they are going to talk about. I will read as Anna. Anna says to Pete, Pete, what's one of your dreams? One of your dreams.
Well, last night I dreamed I was in a spaceship. I was flying through outer space with these two beautiful.
Pete, not that kind of dream. I mean, your hopes for the future.
Oh, I plan on selling my books to Hollywood and becoming rich and famous.
That's going to be difficult.
It's my agent. Hello? Sure. I can be in Los Angeles tomorrow, so he's pick up the phone. Okay.
Well, good job, Anna. My work here is done, almost.
Music.
Anna talks to many other coworkers. So here we have another coincidence. What is the coincidence?
Peter's agent just called that maybe he can have an audition in Los Angeles tomorrow.
Right, and Los Angeles is in Hollywood, where the famous live. Now, when Anna is talking to Pete about one of his dreams, what else could we say she's actually asking him? Could she say, Pete, what's your
plan for your career?
No. She could say that, but remember, we're talking.
What's your bucket list?
Yes, what's on your bucket list?
On your bucket list. What's on your bucket list?
What's on your bucket list? So Pete, what's on your bucket list? And then Pete said last night he was in a spaceship.
Uh-huh.
And coincidentally, his agent calls and tells him that they want him to come in for an audition on tomorrow or something like that.
Mhm. Okay.
All right. Any questions about that one?
Now I think it's quite clear for me.
Okay. Let's see what is the next one. All right.
Miss
So here Anna now is Mrs. Weaver.
Weaver.
Weaver and Anna are having a conversation. Let's look
Hmm.
in and see what's going on here.
Okay.
You're working at her desk.
So I play Mr. Weaver.
You can be Mrs. Weaver.
Okay, Mrs. Anna, what's going on? Where's everybody?
I don't know. Maybe something is going around the office.
You mean rings?
Germs.
Anna,
Germs.
germs. You mean germs? Anna, you'd better son of this head cleaner. Sorry. You don't want to get sick too.
Okay, thanks. Not germs. Dreams, Mrs. Weaver. Dreams.
What what did you say, Anna?
Nothing. Nothing. So here, when we have the phrase going around, this is something that is taking place. A lot of people are doing it. So we know that one person is going to go for an audition, and Pete, I think, is going to go to Washington, D.C. So
Mhm.
if everybody's doing something, no one is in the office actually doing work.
Uh-huh.
Mrs. Weaver says, oh, is something going around like germs?
Germs. So this is a new vocabulary for me. Uh is germ cause people to get sick or something?
Okay, a germ is like your head cold. Okay, you know, you say you have a head cold, and if you go, "Achoo, achoo, ah, ah, achoo," okay,
Uh-huh.
you are spreading germs around.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So we could say, what's going around? There are a lot of germs going around. There are a lot of germs going around the office, but
Okay.
it isn't germs. It isn't
It's
germs going around. It's people chasing their bucket list.
everything. Uh-huh.
Are chasing their bucket list. People are chasing their bucket list. So that's what's going around. People are chasing their bucket list, and they are leaving
Office or living work. Okay.
to chase a dream or bucket list. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we still have time, but we're coming to the end of the session for today. Do you have any
Okay.
questions about what we've done so far?
I don't think so.
Okay. So here's what our plans are. You're
Uh-huh.
going to figure out how to open up
Run.
Zoom,
Uh-huh.
and just send me a message, and it will be a short free class. Whenever you
Okay.
figure it out, just send me a message and I'll see if I can come on. So don't worry,
Okay.
it will not be your scheduled class. It will just be a free class.
Okay. Let me figure it out quickly, and
Right.
then I will send a message for you.
Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be today. Now,
Okay.
let's look at this picture. Let's look at,
Uh-huh.
and we're going to have a dialogue.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's surprised to see you sitting here in the cafeteria. What are you doing?
So
You're
you mean
make it up using some of the words that we learned today.
okay?
What are you
I
What are you doing here in the cafeteria? Why aren't you working?
I was thinking about my bucket list
Really?
later.
Really? What's on your bucket list?
I always try to win a karaoke contest, word karaoke contest,
Really?
and hmm
Tell me
and
more.
I
Tell me
okay,
more.
and I think there is audition this weekend. Maybe I can sign register the auditions right now.
Wow. Okay,
Oh, sorry.
I'm not exactly sure what happened right there.
I misclick my mouse. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. So as we're looking at this picture, that's
Mhm.
great. But do you have airfare? Can you afford to fly to Washington, D.C. when it's time?
Um, I think I have. I think I have enough money to fly to Washington, and the biggest question is I have to leave this office right now. So could you finish my work for
Sure,
me?
I'd be happy to. But I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you are accepted on the audition and you get to travel to Washington, D.C.,
Mhm.
even if you have the money, can you go on vacation? Do you have the vacation time here at the job?
Uh, I'm thinking about resigning my job,
Really? We love working with you here. You can't resign.
but you know that's my dream. That's my bucket list on the top of my bucket list. I want to do.
Okay, so if you win the contest, I suppose you won't ever have to work in an office like this again.
Of course. Do you want my signature? Signature.
Yes, I'll definitely ask for your autograph once you
Oh,
become rich and famous. For now,
okay.
for now,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just cover your job while you go and audition. Good luck.
That will do. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, that was good. So what we were doing there is improvising. The
Mm-hmm.
word improvise, do you know this word improvise?
Now making a scenario or
Yes, improvise. Uh, Making something up as you go. Many times you will be asked a question and you have to think about an answer. This is known as improvising.
improvise.
Okay? As an English speaker, will do a lot of improvisation,
Mm.
improvisational speaking. Okay, so there you
Mhm.
have the dialogue for today, and
Okay.
things that you can review and discuss. All right, well, thanks so much for the session today. It was really fantastic.
Okay. Thank you. And uh, last time you didn't show up for our lessons. It's just you forget or what?
I can't remember, but I asked that you reschedule it. So
Okay.
if you haven't rescheduled,
Uh-huh.
reschedule it, and we'll have it because
Okay.
I did send the report to Amazing Talker that we did not have it.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I think I don't know. I really don't remember what happened. Okay,
Okay. Okay. That's
thanks.
fine.
Take
Okay. Bye bye.
care.
Uh,
And then I'll just disconnect.
uh,
I'll just release your mouse. Release the mouse.
okay.
Release the mouse. Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye.